Here's my only question. If Chimaev and Usman are off, then who is next for both guys? Because there's a very strong rumor that I personally believe to be true, but there's a very strong rumor that Jared Cannonier is going to fight Chimaev. Now, that is a very interesting matchup to see where Chimaev is, right? And that is a former title challenger, top guy. It's disappointing because we will miss out on the fun of the buildup. But I still believe it to be true. And there's just not very many guys that want to fight Chimaev. Jared Cannonier said, I would like to fight Chimaev. I mean, right at that moment, it seemed as though, okay, he's probably in the short list. But the rumor is that that's who's going to fight. And it's a rumor that I believe. So, okay, possibly we've answered the question of what's for Chimaev, okay? I am satisfied. Things change all the time. I'm satisfied that for now we've got... But what about Usman? And see, that's where things start to get weird. Because when Usman came after Chimaev, Usman knew he wasn't doing that at 170 pounds. Now, we've never quite been given this whole story, but we've got enough details that we could make a very educated guess about the catch weight and things like this. Very educated guess that Kamaru knew this isn't going to be at 170, but I also don't want it at 185. Okay. Now, I believe he didn't want it at 185, not because he has a problem with competing at 185. I think Kamaru's a big enough, strong enough, fast enough. I quite frankly think a new division with a fresh coat of paint, not staring at all the same names that he's been staring. I just think that's a great move. I don't believe that Kamaru, and again, I got to tell you, I'm adding this. I haven't actually been told this detail. I'm making an educated guess. Kamaru Usman does not want to be the number one contender at 185 pounds because he doesn't want to fight Izzy. For very deep-rooted reasons that we would understand. Right? We hate it when two guys don't want to fight each other. We would understand that one. So, but we haven't actually been told that. I'm making a guess. I'm pretty sure I'm right. But then who does he want to fight? Who would Usman fight? And I feel like it's one of the hottest topics that is being missed in our sport. Usman, after the head kick heard around the world, made a very disciplined decision that he was going to not do media. He was going to buckle down and focus, eye on the ball, and go get that belt back. And when the fight, the trilogy fight, ended, he continued to not do media. So we were left to guess. And everything was on the table with Kamaru, including retirement. That, for a period of time, well over a month, was the leading expectation. That is where the fans in the community thought that this ball was going to drop. It was going to drop on retirement. And boy, what a send-off and what a career, right? It would have been. And then we start to find out, no, he's not retiring. In fact, he's looking for some really big and really hard matches. And then we find out about Chimaev. So what I'm sharing with you is we are still stuck in this. We saw Usman last week. He was at International Fight Week. He even did media. He even answered questions. He looked great. He looked happy. Have you seen Kamaru Usman look happy in an MMA setting? I have not seen him look happy in over 4 years. I've seen him look stressed. I've seen him look angry. I've seen him look serious. I've seen him with tension all the way back to when he thought he couldn't get his opportunity, couldn't get his recognition, his back and forth with Ben Askren behind the scenes. I mean, there was these intense things. He looked happy. And it was a cool thing to see. It was a cool moment, but we still don't have the clarity on what it is he wants to do. And in fact, we're even a little bit more confused because he tried to leave 170. Even for a catchweight, he tried to leave 170. And once that decision is made, boy, it's very hard to get back to a weight class. So I think it's the best question out there right now that we're not even scratching the surface of what is next for Usman. All that we know is it's not retirement like we thought. Okay, But what is it? Is it 85? Is it catch weights? Is it back to 70? What is it? I don't know. I'm not hearing rumors. I'm not hearing anybody calling him out. I'm not hearing him calling for other guys. Let's start a rumor. Rumors are fun. I read the comments. Let's get one going.